Good evening. I'm Dr. Tracy Robinson. I serve as the Vice President for the Division for Access, Compliance, and Engagement, and it is my joy and my honor to welcome you to the Fall 2025 Kente celebration. Tonight, we gather in the spirit of pride, gratitude, and love for our graduates. The Kente stoles you see and the ones that many of you will wear are more than fabric. It is history, it is legacy, and it is a visible sign of the journey you have taken. Its colors and patterns speak to perseverance, resilience, community, and hope. And each of you brings your own story, your own meaning, and your own power to this moment. Graduates, you didn't get here by accident. You arrived here on the prayers of our ancestors, on the sacrifices of your parents and caregivers, your mentors, your friends, faculty, staff, and community members who awaited your coming. And through the good times and the days of adversity, you did not give up. You persisted and you claimed your seat, asserting to all that you belong here. And tonight we honor that choice. This celebration is special because it centers you, your culture, your brilliance, your identity, your lived experiences here at Westchester University. Kente is a reminder that your success is both individual and collective. Yes, you absolutely did the work. And yes, we also did it together as a community of educators and a community of support. To the family, loved ones, and supporters here this evening, can you please stand? We just want to really thank you. Can we thank them? Can we give them a round of applause? Thank you for every ride to campus, every encouraging text, every care package, every "you can do this" pep talk, every time you believed in these graduates. When they were tired, when they were overwhelmed, when they were unsure, your love is woven into every credit hour, every class, and every step they took across this campus. To our faculty and staff, can you all please stand? Our deans, our senior administrators, can we give them a round of applause? Thank you for the ways you have advised, mentored, challenged, and uplifted these students. You have walked alongside them, helping them to not only complete their degrees, but to grow as leaders, as advocates, and as change makers. And to our graduates, know this: Westchester is extremely proud of you. Your community is proud of you. You are the embodiment of our commitment to access, to belonging, and to student success. You are the proof that when barriers are removed and students are supported, brilliance thrives. As you prepare to leave WCU as alumni, I want to remind you of three things. You belong in every room you walk into, so never shrink your brilliance to make others comfortable. Your degree is not just for you. It is a tool to open doors for yourself, your family, and your community that has poured into you. And number three, stay connected. We want you to come back. We want you to mentor, lead, and support the next generation of Golden Rams who will sit exactly where you are sitting tonight. So in the next few days, as you cross that commencement stage, know that this evening is your moment as a community to say to you directly, we see you, we celebrate you, and we honor you. So congratulations on reaching this important milestone. May you wear your Kente stoles with pride, walk with your purpose and confidence, and continue to make history wherever you go. So let's go, let's celebrate our graduates.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Raekwon Bates, and I am the Assistant Director of the Dowdy Multicultural Center. And I am honored to welcome Barry Lee to provide a land acknowledgments for this evening's event. A land acknowledgement is a formal statement that recognizes and respects indigenous people as traditional stewards of this land and enduring relationship that exists between indigenous people and their traditional territories.
Kulamasi Hawk, how are you? My name is Barry Lee. I'm Muncie Turtle Clan, and I'm going to say a short, very short prayer in the language of the land that we're standing on right now. And you can pray in any way towards your one that creates our thoughts in however you wish. Kishalamin, nukata nuka, hicheminen, kina kinen, uilipaninen, Anishik, 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 Anishik. I simply said that Creator, the one that creates with thoughts, to watch over us and to help us, and importantly, to stand us up well. Stand us up well. To do the right thing, to be of the good mind. Where we are right now is a very special place on the 3 continents, because we can talk about 3 continents of stolen land. But this sliver, from the Delaware to the Susquehanna, south of the Lehigh Mountains, this was originally bartered for by William Penn, who rejected the doctrine of discovery. That horrible decision by the Pope in the 1400s that any Christian explorer can take any place, can take any land or people that they may desire. They either convert to Christianity or just kill them and take what's theirs. This happened all over the world, not just here. But Penn rejected it because he looked at everyone as God's children, all of you. And Tamanin, the spokesperson for the native people, he was Turtle Clan, he was Inami, but there was also chiefs from other nations, the Haudenosaunee, the Kanoi, the Susquehanna, the Catawba, Nanticoke. And they gave him this wampum belt. If I can just grab onto it. They gave him this wampum belt. You see the native with the feathers on his head and the Englishman without, and they're holding hands. They're holding hands because in Penn's eyes, as God's children, we will live together in peace. In Tamanin's eyes, this beautiful land we live on, and look at it when you're driving through here. Look at it tomorrow. This is a gift from Kishla Makon, the one that creates with thoughts. And this land is a gift to everyone, not just for a few, but to everyone. So this belt, this wampum belt, and you can see the real one at the Art Museum in Philadelphia. This agreement simply means we all belong. There is no aliens, there are no immigrants. We all belong here. Every one of you has a place here. Every one of you belongs here. We have an agreement. Anishik, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Barry. Next, we will have the libation ceremony. The libation ceremony is a ritual that stems from Africa and is an opportunity to pay homage and acknowledge the good deeds accomplished by our ancestors. Please welcome the Tahima drummers of the libation ceremony.
Good evening, everyone. One more time. Good evening, everyone. Great to see you tonight on this brisk, Thursday night, December 11th, 2025, a day that will remain in the hearts and minds of our graduates and those who are supporting them forever. It is my honor to return back as a Cheney graduate to see the continual commitment by Dr. Bernatsky and the leadership team here at Cheney University to continue this important ceremony. So, at Westchester University, excuse me. You see where I work at. And it's so great to be back here today and to celebrate with you today. I get the honor and the pleasure once again to participate in this part of the program that we call the libation. It's a very simple part of the program because so many of you, as Dr. Robinson mentioned, you are students who have made it on the backs and the shoulders of so many people today. And so as part of this celebration, we bring forth the ancestors to be a part of the celebration, to remind you of your accomplishments, to also celebrate those accomplishments. And so it's very simple. I'm going to do the celebration in the spirit of the Yoruba people from modern day West Africa. And we have a saying when we want our ancestors to join us and to thank us. We say Ashe. Let me hear you say Ashe. Let me hear you say Ashe. And so Ashe basically means so it is, so it shall be, as we acknowledge them. And so as we have heard from the indigenous community, the Lenape people who have already given us the welcome to the land that we stand on today, we say to all of those whose lands that we're on today, we say Ashe. Let me hear you say Ashe. To those of you who come a long, long way in your physical being, from your great-great-great-grandparents and great-parents that come from places like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, from Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad, Aruba, we say Ashe. For those of you who have family members who somehow made it here from South America, and you are their dreams and hopes and aspirations, we say Ashe. For many of you who have families in Asia, from India and Pakistan, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Korea, Japan, China, and all of those places in Asia, somehow today you're walking that stage and making them proud, we say Ashe. To those of you from the continent of Africa, from Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Liberia, Namibia, South Africa, or any of those states, those countries on that continent, today what you have accomplished makes your ancestors proud. We say Ashe. To those of you from all across the South Pacific, Australia, and different parts of Europe, from France and Germany, and England, Scotland, Wales, Russia, and all other places, today is your day to celebrate, to make them proud of your accomplishments with your doctorates and your masters and your undergraduate degrees. We pour this water into the plant and we say Ashe. To those of you right here from the United States, you're coming from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, you're coming from Camden, you're coming from Lindenwold, maybe you're coming from different places like Downingtown and Westchester and Philadelphia. You're coming from Delaware, Kentucky. You're coming from Ohio, Denver, Colorado, all across the country, from Maryland and D.C., Virginia, New York, all of these places where your ancestors one day dreamed that today would be your day to maybe even do something that they were not able to do. But because of you, you're living their aspirations. We say Ashe. To all of the people who have come before us, who made the sacrifices right here at Westchester University, all the faculty members, the staff members, all of the students that come before you, you make them all proud. We ask them to join us in this ceremony, this celebration of you and your accomplishments. We say Ashe. We say Ashe. Ashe. Oh, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Everyone, please rise for the singing of Lift Every Voice and Sing. Thank you. I would like to take this time out to have Mr. Lawrence A. Dowdy please stand for us. We always would love to recognize Mr. Dowdy for his wonderful contributions to Westchester University and helping making it is what it is today. So, Mr. Dowdy, always we thank you and we appreciate you. At this time, I will share some history of the Kente cloth and the Kente graduation celebration here at Westchester University. The Kente cloth originated with the Ashanti tribe in Ghana, West Africa, and dates back to the 12th century. It has now become a symbolic and ethnic pride for many people of African American descent. Kente is defined as 4 narrow strips of fabric that are hand woven from cotton, silk, or rayon threads later sewn together, creating what is called the Kente cloth. Each color has its own meaning, which can be found on the first page of the program. Each pattern is unique with its own name and philosophical meaning. This royal fabric has become a fashion statement of cultural pride all over the world and is worn on joyous occasions and milestones of life. In the fall of 1992, former Director of Affirmative Action, Dr. Franklin Simpson, and Jerome Skip Hudson, Director of Minority Affairs, met to discuss of the development of the program to honor and celebrate the achievements of graduating students of colors. Out of this meeting and other meetings with Brother Garner, Dr. Christian Awuya, Dr. C. James Trotman, the idea of the Kente ceremony commencement ceremony was born. The first ceremony was held on Saturday, May 15, 1993 at Newman Center following the university commencement exercises. 30 graduating students participated in the program and received their Kente stoles. A fall Kente ceremony was added in the fall of 1996. We are highly blessed here today to have one of our very own graduates of the first Kente ceremony here at Westchester University. Dr. Michael Bonds, we greatly appreciate you for making your way out here all the way from Baltimore. I know it was a long drive, and we appreciate you just coming back here to celebrate this joyous occasion with us. Thank you so much. Another round of applause for Dr. Bonds, please. That very first ceremony was entitled A Family Affair, and as you can see from the returning of students who participated in the first ceremony, that theme still stands here today. Today's Kente is an event that affirms and celebrates the cultural identity and accomplishments of students who identify as multicultural students. Now recognized as a true Westchester tradition, the ceremony continues to motivate and inspire younger students. To date, more than 3,000 Westchester students have participated in the Kente graduation celebration and have proudly worn their stoles while receiving their degrees here at this university. For graduates, we ask that you put your stole on your lap and be prepared to carry it on your left hand or your left side and to be placed upon you when you get here on stage. Next, we will have the director of the Dowdy Multicultural Center, Ms. Elisa Oliver, to provide welcome remarks for our Spanish-speaking and bilingual community.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Elisa Oliver and I'm the director of the Dowdy Multicultural Center. I'm honored to be giving the welcoming remarks for our Spanish-speaking and bilingual community. As multicultural students, you have faced and navigated different worlds and different realities. And so we recognize that today by acknowledging and speaking another language. Bienvenidos, clase del 2025, junto a sus familias y amigos. En este día celebramos los logros de estos estudiantes y el gran apoyo de toda la comunidad. Ustedes son ejemplos de los muy pocos de nuestra comunidad latina que se gradúan de la universidad. Como graduados latinos, ustedes son ejemplos para sus familias y las generaciones que siguen después de ustedes. Estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes. Gracias por todo lo que han hecho aquí en Westchester University. Felicidades a la clase del 2025. We are so proud of all of our graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2025. At this time, I am honored to introduce a leader who exemplifies the transformative power of education, someone who has dedicated her life to making higher education accessible, inclusive, and life-changing for students. Dr. Lori Bernatsky, Westchester University's 16th president, brings an extraordinary perspective to her role. As a first-generation college graduate herself, Dr. Bernatsky understands the challenges and triumphs that come with breaking new ground in higher education. With more than 28 years of service to Westchester University, Dr. Bernatsky has been a champion for students while fostering both equality and excellence. Tonight, we are privileged to hear from a leader with a story that inspires and a vision that empowers. Please join me in welcoming President Lori Bernatsky.
Thank you so much. And good evening, Golden Rams family, graduates, and honored guests. And I'm really impressed that you made it out here. I know it's probably the coldest Kente we've had in a while now, so good for you all for joining us. It is a tremendous privilege for me to join you for this 28th annual Fall Kente graduation celebration. This gathering, as you heard, has a rich history full of meaningful traditions and is one of the most special celebrations we have here at Westchester University. I'm eternally grateful to the Dowdy Multicultural Center and our Division for Access, Compliance, and Engagement for their efforts to bring us together. Today we celebrate far more than academic achievement. We honor resilience, determination, and the power of community. Like many of you, I too, as you just heard, am a first-generation college graduate. I know the weight that comes with being the first in your family to take this step. There are questions, sacrifices, and doubts. But you know what else comes with being the first? Hope. There's hope that comes with knowing you're paving a new path, not just for yourself, but for others who will follow. That's why this ceremony means so much to me. It reflects the very essence of what education can do, change lives. Graduates, look around this room. You're surrounded by people who believe in you, your families, your friends, the faculty, staff, me. Each of you has traveled a path as unique as the intricate patterns on the Kente stoles you will wear soon. These stoles represent your perseverance, your courage, and your triumphs. They symbolize the obstacles you've overcome and the community that has supported you along the way. Let's take a moment to recognize a particularly significant achievement. Would all of our first-generation graduates please stand if you're able so we can honor you? Thank you. Thank you. To our first-generation students, I see you. Let this moment remind you that you are capable of extraordinary things. And for all of our students, you persevered through challenges that many can only imagine. A global pandemic, systemic injustice, personal hurdles that could have stopped you. But here you are, stronger and more prepared to take on the world. I hope that your time at WCU has given you the knowledge to succeed, the confidence to lead, the compassion to connect, and the courage to make meaningful changes. You're now prepared to navigate an ever-changing world. You're prepared to think critically, engage inclusively, and face challenges with determination. As you leave here, remember that you are not alone. You carry with you the legacy of those who came before you, and like them, you can lift others as you rise. You are, and forever will be, Golden Ram. Today we celebrate who you are and who you will become. Carry this pride with you as you move forward. You are ready for this next chapter. You have everything you need to leave a mark on the world. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome Isaiah Rogers, Assistant Director of Fraternity and Sorority Life, to introduce our student speakers who will be providing us with their graduation reflections and remarks.
All right, good evening. Okay, I was hoping that y'all didn't do that to me. Good evening. Right, I know it's cold outside, but we can get some energy in here, please, okay? Can we make some noise for the graduates? All right, y'all was sounding like we was in a room with the Eagles. So, yeah, I know, it's a tough subject. All right, so I have the pleasure of introducing our speakers for tonight. So our first speaker is Samuel Sykes. Right, thank you. That's what we wanted from everybody. Samuel Sykes is a first-generation college graduate whose journey from Philadelphia and Montgomery County to the stage at Westchester University reflects resilience, faith, and determination. Raised by a single mother and shaped by early challenges, he transformed adversity into motivation, pursuing football across multiple colleges before discovering that education was his true foundation. as an interdisciplinary studies major with a minor in health science and a background in business, Sam credits his success to his family's sacrifices, supportive mentors, and his faith in Jesus Christ. Now beginning a full-time career, preparing to relocate to Ohio, and pursuing an MBA at the University of Cincinnati, he is committed to leading, inspiring others, and creating a legacy of possibility for those who follow. Please make some stadium noise for Mr. Samuel Sykes.
Thank you, Isaiah. As an interdisciplinary studies major, okay. Good afternoon to my family, friends, faculty, and staff, and to my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. Today is more than a celebration. It is a testimony that where you begin does not determine where you finish. I was raised in Philadelphia and in the outskirts of Montgomery County by a single mother raising 6 children. My father was absent due to incarceration. Along the way, I've made mistakes. I've hurt people. I've said things I wish I could take back. I look for attention in the wrong places because I long for the example I never had. But standing here today as a first-generation college graduate, I am living proof that your past does not have to define your future. Through faith, perseverance, and education, I reclaimed my path and broke the cycle of falling short to higher education. My name is Samuel Sykes, and I stand before you with gratitude and humility as an interdisciplinary studies major with a minor in health science and a background in business. It has been said, success isn't found in a single number. It's the culmination of character, your grit, and the unique passions you bring to the world. A number has never defined me. What defines me is resilience. What defines me is the will to push forward, the courage to finish, and the determination to rise above every obstacle. And that is why standing here today is one of my greatest honors in my life. My journey, however, was far from simple. Football was my dream, and it carried me across 4 different colleges. Division I, junior college, and a Division II level. Always chasing an opportunity, always chasing hope. But as I moved from place to place, I discovered that my true anchor wasn't football, it was education. Football opened doors, but education kept them open. And Westchester is where every lesson, every struggle, and every sacrifice finally came together. This campus became my home. I grew up watching my mother give everything she had to keep us moving forward, even when she had nothing left to give. Her strength became my strength. Her sacrifices became my drive. And today I am proud to stand here as the first in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree. But this moment does not belong to me alone. It belongs to my mother, who embodied resilience. It belongs to my siblings, who reminded me daily why I needed to keep going. It belongs to my grandmother, whose generosity held our family together. It belongs to every football coach who pushed me, even when I didn't want to hear it at the age of 12. And it belongs to everyone who has ever felt like the odds were stacked against you. Because if I can be here, so can you. I also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Dr. Ann Colgan, Dr. Tabitha Atkins, and Andrea Young for believing in me since day one. And above all, I want to give my I want to give honor to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I would not be standing here. By his grace, I've walked this journey, earned this degree, and reached this milestone. I hold tightly to the scripture that carried me through. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Throughout my time here, I was blessed with a 2-year internship that prepared me for the world beyond this stage. And now as I step into my full-time job and prepare to relocate to Ohio, I not just carry a degree, but a responsibility to lead, to represent, and to inspire. My next step is pursuing my master's in business administration at the University of Cincinnati. Not for only myself, but to create a legacy of possibility of those who will come after me. Before I close, to my fellow graduates, every one of us has a story, a struggle, a battle, a journey that brought us to this very moment. Today proves that we are stronger than anything that tried to stop us. Today proves that we are ready for whatever comes next. Class of 2025, this is not the end. This is the beginning of a new chapter. As we step into the world, let us carry not only knowledge, but courage. Not only ambition, but gratitude. And not only dreams, but determination to change our lives. And when challenges come, and they will, remember the late nights, the sacrifices, the strength that carried you here. Let that memory remind you of who you are and what you're capable of. And never forget, wherever life takes you, your Ram family goes with you. Wear this school with pride. Honor the legacy that you now represent. And walk with your head held high, knowing you're a part of something much greater. Congratulations, Westchester University, class of 2025. We made it. Thank you.
One more round of applause for Sam. All right, our next speaker is Miss Tara Easterling. Tara Easterling is a proud 2-time Golden Ram, earning both her bachelor's and now a master's degree in criminal justice from Westchester University. She has served the Westchester University community for over 14 years, beginning in the Department of Political Science, then serving in a support role assisting the Office of Student Conduct, and currently is serving the coordinator for the Community Standards and Residence Life and Housing, where she supports students through restorative and developmental conduct processes. Tara is also a certified mental health first aid for both youth and young adults. She has served on numerous university committees, including the Moonshot Equity Hold Reform Initiative team, and continues to be an advocate for equity, growth, and compassion in education. Please make some stadium noise for Ms. Tara Easterling.
Good evening. Golden Ram graduates, families, faculty, staff, and honored guests. Tonight, we gather here to celebrate not just the completion of a degree, but the triumph of perseverance, faith, and community. The Kente ceremony is more than tradition, it is a testimony. Every vibrant color and woven thread of the Kente cloth tells a story of struggle, strength, and success. Today, each of you brings your own thread to be woven into that tapestry. When I look across this room, I see determination. I see first-generation students rewriting family histories. I see parents who studied after bedtime stories. I see scholars who pushed through doubt, through loss, through setbacks, and through life itself, yet you never gave up. You stand here today because something within you refused to quit. As someone who is also a first-generation graduate, this moment speaks deeply to my own personal journey. Many years ago, my educational path was not easy. I repeated 8th grade because I struggled to pass a language course. In my senior year, I was denied the opportunity to walk at graduation due to one class and receive my diploma only after completing summer school. During that time, I felt discouraged, and I never imagined standing in this moment that I'm standing in now. But I'm here with a testimony. First came the test, and then came the lesson. And with that lesson came the confidence to return to school later in life, after marriage, after children, after seasons of doubt, to discover my potential when surrounded by the right support. Fast forward into my mid-20s, I earned my associate's degree in accounting in Cleveland, Ohio. Years later, after many attempts at restarting this educational journey, family illness brought me back to the Westchester area. At that time, I began working here at Westchester University, and I earned my bachelor's degree, and I did get honors as cum laude. That bachelor's degree journey was not easy. It took me 7 years to complete it. And with nearly the last 2 of those years unfolding during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, it was a time of uncertainty for all of us, and a time when many of us were stretched thin, emotionally, mentally, and physically. During that same period, I experienced profound loss, losing about 12 close relatives. During that same period, that would include both of my fathers, my grandmother, aunts, uncles, cousins, and even a dear colleague. Through every wave of grief, I pushed through, I kept going, even when the road felt impossibly heavy. That resilience is what brings me to this stage today. Now, after years of balancing work, family, and everything in between, I stand before you having completed my master's degree in criminal justice, this time graduating with high honors, summa cum laude. This honor today is not just a reflection of academic excellence, but a reflection of perseverance, discipline, and a deep belief in the purpose behind my journey. Like so many of you, I pressed forward because I knew my journey wasn't just for me. It was also for my children, Bree and Kayla. It was for my 3 grandchildren, Cameron, Amina, and Bryson, and for every student who would one day need someone to say, you can do this too. Working at Westchester University for the past 14 years, I have watched this campus evolve, and I've witnessed firsthand our students' resilience. I've seen adversity-shaped leaders, and I've seen education transform lives just as it has transformed mine. Here at Westchester, we gain not only knowledge, but we gain community, unity, and a shared belief that when we connect and engage, we can all feel a sense of belonging, leading us to a path when one of us rises, we all rise. Graduates, as you move forward, remember that your legacy is written in the hearts of those who walked beside you. Let the gold in your Kente remind you to continue striving for excellence. Let the green remind you to keep growing. Let the red remind you of the sacrifices that paved your way, and let the black remind you that it's the unity that holds us all together. Please know this, your story matters, your journey also matters. You are not here by chance, you are here by divine design. Carry this moment with you as proof that perseverance, faith, and community can turn even the smallest dream into a lasting legacy. Congratulations, class of 2025. Continue to rise, continue to lead, and never forget that you are the threads of resilience, and your light will forever shine through the campus and the halls of Westchester University. Thank you.
Can we have another round of applause for our speakers? We will now have the president of the Westchester University Black Alumni Chapter, Lisa Jackson, lead the Legacy Corps presentation to the Westchester University Legacies and provide some brief remarks.
Good evening. Oh, you can hear that? Very good. Okay, I'm going to call, we have 2 legacy grads this evening, and I'm going to call the legacy grads first, and then they are going to call the people on whose shoulders they stand. So I'm going to ask Jordan Grant, are you here? You come this way. While Jordan is making her way to the stage, we're going to ask Madison, and I know Madison is here because she and I had conversations. So Madison, where are you? Oh, she's behind me. Thank you. So I'm going to ask Jordan, can you please request your legacy, or you're the legacy actually, to come join you.
Can my mom please come join me on the stage? Stacy Grant, class of '89.
And Madison, can you call your, yes, you got it. You call them up.
Can Marquise and Raynell Peacock come to the stage?
Take 2 steps that way. Thank you. So as Raynell and Marquise come to the stage, we are usually looking for parents. And so it threw me off when I saw the graduation dates of these 2 young men. And so I understand they are her guardians, and they also went to Westchester, so thank you. So I'm going to, I'm going to give you this. And I'm still going to say a few words. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Hold that. This one on? Can y'all hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Again, my name is Lisa Jackson, president of the Westchester University Black Alumni Chapter, class of 1984, and I too am a legacy with my parents both graduating from Westchester University, one in 1956 and one in 1957. It is my absolute honor, thank you, to stand before you as we celebrate our incredible legacy graduates, students who are not just earning degrees, but carrying forward a powerful family tradition here at Westchester University. Today, we honor you with the red, black, and green legacy cords, a vibrant symbol of pride, history, and achievement. The red cord celebrates the strength, perseverance of the generations who paved the way, your parents, your grandparents, ancestors, and guardians who pushed you through barriers so that you could stand in triumph today. The black cord celebrates you, your brilliance, your identity, your unity with the generations before and after you. It represents the excellence of the Black community and the legacy you proudly continue. The green cord celebrates the future you are stepping into, full of growth, promise, and limitless possibility. It symbolizes the seeds you will plant and the lives you will impact as you move forward into your careers, your communities, and your dreams. I'm going to ask now that you place those red, black, and green cords on your legacy, the one who is continuing your dreams. To our families and alumni, thank you. Your love, support, and resilience are the reason we have legacies to celebrate today. The moment shines because of you. To our legacy graduates, look at what you've done. You are continuing a tradition of greatness at Westchester University. As you wear these cords, you wear them boldly, wear them joyfully, and know that you carry not only your family's pride, but the pride of an entire community cheering you on. Congratulations, Legacy Rams. This is your moment. This is your legacy, and we cannot wait to see the amazing paths you will create. Celebrate yourselves. You deserve it. Thank you, and congratulations.
All right, thank you, Lisa. Y'all ready? All right, all right. Now, for the moment we all have been waiting for, the presentation of the Stoles of the fall class of 2025. All right, we ask that all guests remain seated during the presentation of the Stoles. Legacy Photogenic will be taking photos of each graduate as they are receiving their stoles and will email the photos to the students' WCU and/or personal email addresses. If I can have all of the volunteers please go to their posts. Graduates, please stand when directed by the designated volunteer. Graduates, remember to bring your card and put your stole on your left arm/left side. While our volunteers are making their way to their posts, I would like to take this time to recognize those supporting our celebration today. This recognition includes our amazing volunteers, and a special recognition goes to the DMC team, the DMC student staff that includes our graduate assistants, Brianna Stewart and Deontay Moultrie, and our undergrad student staff members. Please stand when your name is called: Amaya, Angel, Kayla, Abelis, and Luam. Everybody's here? All right. Please, 1 second. I also want to invite our peer mentors and our Moab Advisory Board to please stand so we can recognize them for their hard work as well. All right, the presenters of the stoles will include Dr. Tracy Robinson, Vice President of the Division of Access, Compliance, and Engagement, Dr. Zeb Davenport, Vice President for University Advancement and External Affairs, and Dr. Jasmine Buxton, Vice President for Student Affairs. We will now have our doctoral graduates take the stage.
Dr. Lolita Joyce Griffin. Dr. Terry Ann Elaine Lynch. Keisha R. Belcher. Kendra Janaea Johnson. Rabia Aziz Hayi. Samuel C. Emanuel. Ronald D. Mungeon, Jr. Tiffany Powell Simon. Keyshawn Patterson. Isabella Capera. Jasmine Elizabeth Vega. Abigail Thomas. Joshua Hao Eng. Jabril Hanif Richardson. Tori Boya. Janae Tamika Law. Siani Renee Branch. Karen Fernanda Herrera Zamudio. Jeffrey Soland. Dominique Fair. Monica Butcher. Christopher Sebastian Wells. Daniel Christopher Monfair Dwyer. Cal L. Alexander Jones. Kenneth Michael Roberts III. Brandon A. West. Jameer Allen Wright. Sharif Nasir Gardiner. Taylor Ayana Trader. Ebony Brooks. Azaria Monique Monteforte. Michelle L. Mallow. Amari Mayo. Aaron Williams. Jade Harmony Coker. Claudine Charcour Atookain. Jessica Morgan Fisher. Aminata Kane. Usman Fofano. Kayla Anye Ivory Green. Nala M. Walker. Ni E. Pham. Jordan Anaya Grant. Jordan S. Sariana. Candace Smith. Joanny Solano Martinez. And Lamar Blanco. Jade Ashe Salmon. Grishma Patel. Danielle Marshall. Justine Kofi. Samuel Sykes. Tara L. Easterling.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? All right. So at this time, I would like to welcome our DMC family graduates to the stage. This includes our student staff, Moab board members, and peer mentors. We truly appreciate all the wonderful work that you have done for the DMC over the years and for our community. We're so proud of you on this special day, and we're so proud to see you walk across this stage. Congratulations.
Madison Kamila Pika. Victoria Amondi Ochanda. Brianna Michelle Newman. Amia T. Coleman.
I just want to thank everybody for joining us here this evening. Again, let's give a big congratulations to the fall class of 2025. This brings our event to its conclusion. Please stand during recessional featuring the Tahima African drummers, and everybody have a wonderful night.
Jasmine